Today I'm going to show you how to take a cheap cut of meat and turn it into something tender, delicious and absolutely sensational with virtually no effort. Let's make some slow cooked lamb shanks on the One Pot Chef. Let's make some slow cooked lamb shanks. First things first, in a large bowl or plate or dish, I've got about a cup of flour, and I'm just going to season this flour with some salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. Give that a bit of a stir around. And we've got 4 lamb shanks here, and they've already been nicely trimmed and everything like that. If you get them and they're not been totally trimmed, just get rid of any excess fat. And all we're going to do is we're just going to dredge each of the lamb shanks in this seasoned flour mixture. Just get flour all over it. Once our lamb shanks have been nicely dredged in that seasoned flour mixture, all we need to do is to start to brown them in a fry pan. I've got a nice large fry pan here, and I've put in a decent amount of olive oil, probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons roughly, and we're just going to heat this oil over a high heat. Once that oil's nice and hot, working in batches, we're just going to place our beautiful lamb shanks in, and we're just going to brown these for about 5 minutes on all sides. We don't have to cook them all the way through, we just want to seal the outside. Now don't worry, you will not get every single bit of the outside of each of the shanks browned. It's just not reasonable. You just need to give them about 5 minutes until most of it's browned off. Doesn't matter if there's a few sort of red bits here and there, because they will finish cooking in the slow cooker. So we're just going to pop these over onto a plate. Now, while we've been cooking these, we've been rendering some of the fat on them into the pan, and we've got all these lovely pan flavours there. I don't want these to go to waste, so I'm going to deglaze the pan, and how I do that, I've got 2 cups of stock. You can use chicken stock or vegetable stock, and I'm going to put 1 cup into the pan, like so. And I'm just going to let this simmer for a minute or 2, just to get all those extra flavours off the bottom of the pan, and then we'll just add this into the slow cooker with the rest of the stock. I've got the lamb shanks into our slow cooker, and I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic, probably about 2 cloves of crushed garlic. I'm just using the stuff out of a jar. I'm also adding in some bay leaves, probably about 2 or 3. I'm going to put over some mixed Italian dried herb mix. Now, probably about a tablespoon, not much. Just toss it over. This is a wonderful mixture. It's got things like parsley and basil and oregano, but basically any sort of herb mix like that will be fine. A little more pepper. I'm just going to pour over those pan juices. Lovely. The smell of these is just gorgeous. And the remaining stock. Now all that's left to do is to place the lid on and turn the slow cooker on to high for 8 hours. So it's good to start this first thing in the morning, and then come dinner time, these are ready to go. So 8 hours on high, and these shanks will be done. Whew. 8 hours later, and you can see how much of a difference this has made. Look how beautifully tender that meat is. It's absolutely falling off the bone. I think we're just about ready to serve. The meat is absolutely falling off the bone. I mean, you don't even need a knife to cut it. You can see it just coming off in chunks there. It's so tender, so juicy. Got to have a quick taste. Mmm. Yum. Beautiful flavour to it. And what's great about this, you can serve it straight on the bone. You can shred the meat off and you can serve it like that. Put it in a salad. You could use it for wraps. You could do so many different things with this, and it's very little work. I mean, you literally just brown it off, shove it in the cooker, and that's the end of it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. Today I'm going to show you how to take a cheap cut of meat and turn it into something tender and delicious and absolutely sensational. Let's make some slow cooked things. Damn, slow cooked lamb.